Okay, I think we're about to go live. Just give me a moment just to make sure that everything is working fine. And if you can see and hear me loud and clear, I'd appreciate if you could put in a little hello in the comment box. Okay, hi Sandy, how are you? Good, brilliant. So let's get started. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Hope you are keeping safe and well. And thank you for being with me here today or watching the recording afterwards. In today's session, I'll be talking about landing pages because this is one element of the jigsaw puzzle where not a lot of people or advertisers pay a great deal of attention to it, because what most businesses or people do is get their web designers to create a landing page, but they may not be the best person to design, because there is a science to it as to why how a landing page should look, why it needs to be in a certain layout and format, and why some things work and some things don't work. So no matter which traffic channels you send your traffic from, whether it's Google, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, if your landing page is not converting, you are wasting all your money, resources, budget, energy to waste, and you probably will get disheartened and will give up thinking that it doesn't work. So you need to test your ads, you need to set your keywords, you need to test your landing page as well, because if you don't tweak it or change it on here, you will never know what may or may not happen. So what we are going to do today is I'm going to go through the process of what a landing page is, why we need it, what the different elements they need to be on it. And in tomorrow's session, we are going to create a landing page for that spreadsheet which I have promised you guys. And you will see how the page looks and how I create it. Now, before I get started, I just want to give full disclosure that I use Unbounce for creating all our landing pages. There are lots of other apps as well, like ClickFunnels and Lead Pages, etc. But Unbounce is my choice because they've got a great service. The support is really good. I love the product. I've been using it for God knows how many years, for a long time. I think 7-8 years now. And we have a offer where you get obviously they have a 14-day free trial, but if you use this link, which is an affiliate link, and I get compensated by Unbounce, you get 20% off your first 3 paid months. So that's something incentive should you wish to take it up. But you can use whatever you like. You can use WordPress, you can build up your own landing pages, but Unbounce allows us to split test very easily, quickly, make changes, link it to email automation, or send leads to a Google Sheet or wherever. So it's a great product. I absolutely love it. So let's get started. And hello everybody. Rory, Debraj, Richard, Sandy, brilliant. Okay, so let's get the show on the road. So what is a landing page? Why you shouldn't send the traffic to your home page is because of these reasons. Landing page needs to be a standalone web page. So it can either be on a subdomain, or it could be part of your website, but it could be yourwebsite.com/ and then your name of your landing page. So when somebody clicks on your ad and they land on your landing page, be it from YouTube, Google, or wherever they may be, what you promised on the ad is what they see on that page. So the focus should purely be on one call to action, not multiple. If you have got lots of different services, you shouldn't send them to your homepage, because that's what your website homepage will look like. That we do photography, videos, we do web design, we do Google ads, Facebook ads, and so on. It just needs to be one call to action, because a homepage or a website will have lots of different call to actions, and then people get confused as to why they came in on your website in the first place, and they forget what action to take. They get confused. Also, quite often when you give somebody too many choices, they get confused and then they go away unconverted. We want them to be pretty much boxed in on that page, and they see your offer, they focus on that call to action, and hopefully they convert. And that is the key, the focus that makes that landing page's best option for increasing the conversion rates for your marketing campaigns. And absolutely it does increase your conversion rates. And obviously once your conversion rates are up, you decrease your cost per acquisition to generate a lead. And here's a little graphic where you'll see that these are your traffic channels, be it Facebook, Twitter, Google, email, organic SEO, or wherever they're coming in from. They land on the landing page, and then you have that campaign goal. What is your goal? Whether you want somebody to fill in this form or click through to another page, or whatever it may be, or download an app, etc. And that's what you want to do, is to keep things extremely simple for yourself and for the visitor to your website. Okay, so here's what the key difference between a home page and a landing page is like. So on the left, you see that you got lots of different products, buttons, there, everywhere. You've got the navigation at the top. So many choices. So if people will start clicking on lots of these things, and if they were looking for a particular product, they don't know. You don't want them to look around for something which they came to you for. Comparatively, look at this landing page. You got a very clean looking page with a very strong call to action over here. You got that offer at the top, that get 15% off, order now. You got the button for that, and that's it. This page is all about bikes, not about helmets and all the other accessories which go along with your bikes. And that is why we create specific landing pages. Yes, there is a little bit of work up front, but you need to make sure that you do this, because you are going to get rewarded with higher conversions and conversion rates. So the types of landing pages you may have is a lead generation where somebody fills in a form, or a click-through page where you want them to go through. So if you have got an app, or you want them to go click on this button to take them to your free trial offer, that also pre-qualifies that person, because they've taken that call to action and then they're excited to see what's on the other side. So you can try both and see which one converts the most. Most of the time, I personally just use a simple lead generation page where they land on my page and they fill in a little form so that I get that lead. Okay, so we need to go through some of the important elements for creating your landing page, and this is the key where you can either make or break your offer. The most important bit is you need to have a great offer. So you don't want to do something like, oh, enter your name and email and get a coupon code. That's not an offer or a discount code, right? You need to give away something of value or perceived value, which your visitor will look at it and they say, this looks very interesting. I think I'm going to sign up and get it. And when somebody lands on your page, they need to see that offer and understand that offer within a matter of seconds, ideally within 5 seconds. You need to show them what's in it for them. Why should I care, or what do I do next? It shouldn't be about you, how great you are award winning or number one in your industry, and it's all about the visitor on your landing page. So here's a example of a landing page by HubSpot, where they've got the image, we call it the hero image, 13 free customizable ebook templates. So you can give templates, you can do cheat sheets, you can do tips or top 10 tips or something like that. Download free ebook to create attractive, engaging ebooks, so they know what they're getting, and the name and email over here, and press the button. And that's how it is. There's no navigation at the top, just their branding over here, and it's a very simple landing page. And these landing pages should not take you hours or days on end to create. You should be able to create a landing page within a matter of maybe a couple of hours, if that. So if you're spending more than 4 or 5 hours, then you're doing something wrong. You need to be it needs to be very simple and fast. And then if it's not working, you can tweak it, change it, and see what happens. Next important element is a really strong attention grabbing headline, where straight away the focus is what it's in it for them. So over here it says make $35 per hour choosing your own hours. So it's a very strong headline. They've got a great call to action over here: apply now, enter your information, download. Now quite often I see that you don't have this information in here. All they will do is put in the headline and then first name, last name, and the fields to fill in. You've got to treat these visitors like a child. You've got to tell them each step of the way what needs to be done and what they are going to get out of it. So if they apply now, they need to enter their information, download the app, complete your driver profile, and you'll be on the road in no time. And you can also give a little checkbox that you can either, in this instance, they have a commercial license, or you can also put in your GDPR privacy policies, or have a checkbox where somebody accepts your terms of use or whatever. But usually what I tend to do is to put in here that we respect your privacy at all times. We never sell your information or something like that, to give a bit of peace of mind. And you should never do that. You should never sell or share anybody's personal and private information, no matter what. So when somebody signs up on our landing pages, we never ever share, and we keep it very secure, so that we don't get hacked and somebody steals that information. Then we have CTA, which is the call to action above the fold. And what above the fold means is, in the good old days, or still right now, the newspapers these days are very small size. In the old days gone by, the newspapers they were quite big, and they used to be folded on the book stands or shops where they used to sell it. So above the fold is whatever you see when the newspaper was folded. without opening up. That is what we call above the fold. So above the fold is where you do not need to scroll down to see that information. As soon as that page pops up, whatever is up there, that is above the fold. And this is what we mean by that, the call to action. So the call to action is over here. Now in this instance, they've got quite a few actually. They've got a play video button, which is fine if somebody wants to view the video, but they've got a phone number and a couple of links to their navigation. Now quite often what these websites or landing pages, they make it look like it's a proper web page. So if I were to click on the services or the pricing button, it will scroll down to the bottom of the page. So it's a long form landing page. It's not a short one. So it feels and looks like it is a proper or a full website, but sometimes it isn't, and you will see that that's the case where you click on them and it's just going to scroll down, but you will still be on that same page. You don't want to take anybody away from that page unless it's a click-through landing page. So you got marketing made affordable, more clicks, more calls, more customers, and the name and email, and then you have the button. I personally don't use a red color in a call to action button because red means stop or sign of a danger. So I use green, blue, orange, but you can test it. If it works for you, then that's fine, not a problem. So there are no hard and fast rules, but these are the things which you need to go by. So things like the button color needs to be contrasting, so it stands out from the background, like it is over here. You got quite a darkish image, and you got your logo, how much is your home worth, and your few fields. Get a personalized report, and the button is obviously orange, so it really stands out. And I like the clean look of this landing page. It's really good. And a lot of these are mortgage brokers and agents. They use landing pages like these. It's super simple. I mean, to build a landing page like this will take literally minutes. It won't take long. You can also have custom button text. So just don't have sign up or click here or download now. You can have something like this: show me how to grow my business, or let's get started, or something like that. So again, over here, I like the way they have put in the text over here over this image. So you can make the image darker, and the green button is nice and big, and the focus goes straight on that call to action. The hero shot, it could be an image of your ebook, your templates, your cheat sheet, or quite often it could be a headshot of yourself if you are the person who is promoting or selling something. So the hero shot needs to be professional looking, and it needs to be of good quality. So don't skimp on this. Get a graphic designer to create a nice graphic for you, or you get a professional photographer to do some images or headshots, which you can then use it for all your marketing. And over here as well, you see how they've created this landing page. It's so simple. You straight away free ebook, 8 key steps to blogging mastery. They've got a bit of quotation over here, and then a very big a button. Click here to get it now. And probably when you click on something like this, a pop-up will come up and ask you for your name and email or something like that. And the last bit is make sure that you have optimized for your landing page for mobile or smartphone, and tested that on different devices, because on a smaller smartphone it may look good, but on a bigger size ones it may not. So make sure that you have tested it out and it it looks good and it's easy for people to navigate. Don't have the buttons too close to another text where it is very fiddly. Have lots of space around it, because when you're trying to click with your thumb or fingers, it sometimes you miss it because the button is too small. So on the mobile, I tend to keep the buttons quite nice and big. And what I tend to do also is, if I've got a very long landing page, then I will have the call to action button along the page. So if they are right at the bottom of the page, they don't need to scroll right to the top to fill in that form. If there's a button, get started now, it then scrolls up to the page. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a few of my landing pages which I use for our business. So here's one where I've got the ultimate Google Ads campaign template. So I'm giving away a template where somebody comes in on this page, they see it, get incredible results, higher ROI, ROS, and I show them how to build a campaign. And I'll put these links in the description below so you guys can go over there and study it or sign up if you like and get this template for free. So my form is right in the middle with the arrows pointing towards it to put that focus on that download button. I've got my headshot over here and some proof of where I've presented some seminars for these companies, and my a couple of logos. Also have your privacy policy and terms of service at the bottom over here. And there's no navigation at the top, right? It's just my logo. It's not even my company logo, but that's the product which I'm pushing or promoting. So here's another one where we do have our company logo and the couple of logos on each side, and we've got a very strong headline: we will improve or better your current Google Ads campaign with results within 45 days. And that's the challenge which we throw out to you as well. If you wish to take up, then you fill in the form and see how I do it. It's because I've got certain, not certain, but a lot of systems and processes in place, and majority of the campaigns which I come across and see, they've been running it the wrong way. So it's not easy, but it's even before I've looked at any campaigns, I would say 99% of the time I'll know that I'll be able to improve the results, or beat your current performance of your campaigns. So then I've got some blurb over here, how it works, how can I be so confident. Got a couple of client testimonials here and some more in text form. And that's what I meant, that you put in the button at the bottom as well. So if somebody's here and they're reading it and they say, okay, let's get started, and it scrolls up to the form. This is another of my courses for Google Ads, step-by-step video course for Google Ads, one of the most comprehensive courses on the internet. Your personal invitation, a video over here, giving them the proof that I've got so many happy students and YouTube subscribers, and what that course is all about, what it's going to teach you, and some more testimonials over here to build up that authority. A bit about me, and where I presented some images and my address and phone number. Now, I am often asked, should I include my phone number? Yes, absolutely. Because why wouldn't you? Because when somebody phones you, that is when you can convert them. And I would always put in my phone number. Most marketeers avoid that because they don't want to talk to people. I would love to talk to any one of you, and I love receiving phone calls, because usually they convert into customers. So why wouldn't you want to put your phone in there? So my advice would be to always put in the phone and the address. Now, quite often you are working from home, so you can put in the address without the home, the actual number or something, but at least it will give a bit more confidence to your visitors that this is how, this is who I am, where I am, and if somebody needs to get in touch with me, then they can. So this is another one of my landing pages. I'll put in the links for all of you in the description box after we finish this one today. So I'm going to go onto the comment box and see if there are any comments or questions. Now is your chance to ask me anything. Or if you would like to have a conversation with me, follow me up on Instagram. DM me, you got my email, or put a message over here. We can have a conversation through Instagram Live, and sometimes it's quite easy to talk rather than to type and chat. So happy to do that, not a problem. Okay, Rory, are you able to let us know when we are able to access your keyword spreadsheet? We're going to build it up tomorrow, Rory, over here. So hopefully by end of play tomorrow, you'll be able to get access to it. Yeah. Okay. Deborah, share the PowerPoint after the session. Okay, I guess you are talking about this one. I'll put that in the description, box below. Not a problem. Okay, Araik, hope I pronounce your name properly. What platform do you use to publish the landing page? Is this one, Unbounce? And here's the link to get your 20% discount as well, and you can start with a 14-day free trial and see how it is. Tomorrow we'll go into Unbounce and we'll build up a landing page, so not a problem. Okay, Sandy, you are saying, what are top 5 mistakes for the landing page? What is difference between sales and landing page? So I'm not too sure what you're trying to say. What is the difference between sales and landing page? Well, you need to, you can see how all of these companies are putting in the making these landing pages. Some are very, very simple and small, and you've seen my ones over here as well. I'm not saying that my one is the best one, but they work pretty well for me. And you can go to Unbounce's blog. There are loads of example landing pages. Try it, test it, and with Unbounce you can split test. So over here I can split test the headline, or I can split test the button on one page. 50% of the traffic are sent to the one with the green button, 50% of the traffic are sent to an orange button, and see which one converts the best. So that's what you can test it and try it. Don't just listen to me what I'm saying. It may work for me, but a green button may work for me, but an orange one or a blue one may work for you. So just test it. It's so much easy to use something like Unbounce to create your landing pages. It's all drag and drop, mobile friendly. The page speed is really good, and yeah, it's I love it. Tiny, what is the usual conversion rate? Does video work better than display or search traffic? Video helps build trust. So you will find that I've got a video there, video there, video here, and you guys are seeing how much video content I put up every day on YouTube. So that is that is your answer. If it wasn't working for me, I would not be doing it. It absolutely works, and I keep saying this, guys. You got to start video marketing now. If you don't start now, you are never going to do it, and you'll be left behind because your competitors surely will start. So all you need is a smartphone. I keep hearing these excuses. I don't have this, I don't have that. You don't need anything really. Just get started. 30-second, 60-second videos. I know we've all got, some of you may have got young kids. Wake up early or work late at night when they're asleep and it's a bit of quiet. If you if you make up your mind to do something, then you need to make sure that you do it. Okay. Alright, you are saying, please, how do I increase my ad format in the landing page? Again, I don't understand what you mean by that. Ad format has nothing to do with the landing page. When you get a click from your ad, then that's when the ball is in your court. The job of that landing page is to get that conversion from that visitor. Sandy, which is the best campaign for landing page? You have to try. You run search campaigns, display campaigns, video campaigns, Gmail ads, Facebook ads, Twitter ads, LinkedIn, and see which one converts the most and gives you the best ROI. It really is impossible for me to say which one is the best. Rory, you are saying, is your agency website built through Unbounce or do you just use the software for landing pages? No, our main website we built on just pure HTML. I've moved away from WordPress about 2 years ago. It's too clunky, too slow, the page speeds you don't get, and if your page speed is slow, Google is going to hammer you with higher CPC, end of, because your quality score will suffer because of the page load speed. Your page speed needs to be lightning fast, especially on the mobile device if you are running campaigns on mobile. So you make sure that you have a very fast page speed. So we moved away from WordPress. It just gets hacked every now and then. Too many issues with that. So I'm not a big fan of WordPress, I'm afraid. Okay, Gadget Boy, can you look into a Google Ads account to diagnose it? Yes, we do that for our clients as a paid service. So get in touch with us. The number is on the screen, or our details, or through our website, and we can help you do that. How to use keyword insertion headlines in Google Ads editor? Okay, that's completely different topic with regards to the landing page. I did a Google Ads session earlier on. So if you go in the playlist and search for that, you will find how we put in the keyword insertion headlines in there. Harshal, you are talking about how to get top on search results. Well, SEO or search engine optimization is all about content marketing. The more content you create, good quality content you create, you are going to get higher rankings. As simple as that. The reason why I create these videos is because this is my content. You go to my blog and you will see how often we update our blog. Literally once a day. Some people do it once a week or once a month, and they think they've done the bit. Not at all. I just want to keep on creating these content, so Google or search engines index it and show my website. And by putting in the work, you are going to get the results. Without the work, you will not get any results. Okay, Debraj, teach us how to make a case study for AdWords account. I work in an agency and creating case study is routinely a task. I'm not sure what you mean by creating a case study. I mean, you can ask your client for a case study or a video testimonial or a testimonial, and you can build up a case study as to how you took them from zero to hero. And that's what I would say. We've got case studies for our clients, and that's what we do. So you need to get the permission from your client or ask them to give you a testimonial. How much, Herschel, you are asking how much you earn from your business? Yeah, I'm comfortable and I have food on the table and roof over my head, so thanks God for that. But I work hard for my living, and it's not about how much you earn, it's about what makes you happy. That should be the thing, and I love my work. And those who know me, they know that I pretty much work 7 days a week. So you, I don't need to show figures over here as to how much I'm earning. That's not my style, or which car have I got, or which house I've got. It's not my style at all. Um, Gadget. If WordPress is slow, then what should we use? Well, there are lots of other options. Go to some other platform. Just go pure HTML, and you will get a faster page speed. Okay, how long, Justice, you asking how long have you been in digital advertising? I would say since 2008, around that time when we looked at Google Ads and I started to run for ourselves. And I remember I used to get 1p clicks, one pay. It was unbelievable, because nobody was doing that at that time. But going forward, I will be showing some of my campaigns where I will show you I don't have 1p clicks, but I certainly have 3p clicks or 4p clicks, and you will see how we go about doing that. Okay, Arik, do you recommend lead generation ads or sales? Well, I mean, it depends on your funnel. What's your funnel? I mean, this is my funnel right now. I'm showing you that without generating leads, you cannot get sales unless you are selling a product or an e-commerce website you got, where somebody goes to your website, they click on the buy now button and they make the purchase. Without getting the leads in your funnel and building up that trust, nobody's going to buy from you. And this is what I'm saying to you right now over here. I am giving away lots of content. I spend a lot of time with you guys live, and also in the back end, where after the live session finishes, I need to do a fair amount of work to syndicate this video to all over the internet, and also obviously create new content every day. So I'm putting in my time, my efforts. And those of you who have been, I mean, some of the names I do remember, Sandy is here and a couple of other guys, they come here. Rory comes here very often, and I appreciate that. Richard is here pretty much every day from WSI. So you guys are with me, and you guys have seen that, I started this from zero subscribers, and now I'm getting like 10 to 15 people watching this live, but I'm getting a lot of views afterwards. And then you will see 4 months down the line or 5 months down the line, my aim is to grow this live stream to maybe 100. That's my goal, and see how long it takes me. So if I put out good quality content, it is going to work. So Harshil, you're asking me, am I from India? No, I'm in the UK, and I'm originally from Karachi in Pakistan. So we are neighbors and friends. Cool. I think we've overran quite a bit, so thank you so much for everyone being with me today. And hopefully we'll catch up tomorrow, where we'll start designing the landing page, and you'll get your spreadsheet, which you all been waiting for. So till then, take care and stay safe, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Bye for now.